What's up, everybody? I just got that one in the mail, and it is a nice one. Well, if you know me, if you know my channel, and if you know knives, you might wonder, wow, what is he doing with a Rockstead? Well, this is not actually a Rockstead. It's really funny. It's an $18.99 knife. Wait until you see it. This is the packaging it comes in. I don't know if that address is correct, but it is hilarious. Rockstead knives, made in Japan. Fantastic, fantastic company. You have in the lid some information, and this is just hysterical to me. You can pause the video if you want to read that. DLC coding, right? Yeah. You know, don't abuse your knife. La-di-da-di-da. You can read that and pause the video. Now, what you get is also this sheet of paper with the model number, registration number. This is not actually handwritten, it's printed out. What kind of coating it is, what steel, ZDP 189 titanium coated, alumite coated, right, duraluminum, not a titanium knife. The weight is written wrong. It's not a 74 gram knife. Let me get a scale later. Made in March 30th, 2011, right? I'm really not sure if that information is correct, but it is hilarious. China, you crack me up. So what you get is this. Let's get all that shit out of the way, because this is an impressive knife. Kershaw just recently announced on SHOT Show, actually 2 days ago or yesterday or something, that they make a lot of new knives in their line in black wash, meaning black and then stone washed. With this knife you have the exact same thing. You have black fluted, 3D milled, and actually micro lines inside those big waves. Black coated and stone washed after that. It is a heavy knife. I will annotate the weight. I'm not gonna get the scale right now. Has a spring pocket clip, works perfectly. I just carried it around inside my sweatpants pocket for a couple of minutes. The tip on the end doesn't protrude, so you can really stick your finger in there. It doesn't bite you. The blade centering is a little bit to the non-Framelock side. Only thing that I have a little bit of issues maybe is the very thin cutout for the Framelock. It is a solid knife. It's not aluminum, it is stainless steel, just judging by the weight. It is kind of an overbuilt knife, very thick scales, and feel in hand is really good. So watch how it flies open. Maybe I can do it behind the camera in this weird angle. Oh yeah. And what is most fascinating to me is the fact that it can do this. Hope you could see that. Camera angle is not really that great. Let me get it open. So you get the detent, and then you can, come on, there you go. It's really weird behind the camera. Let me do it again off camera with one flick downwards. It is smooth as butter, really it's really glassy smooth. It's weird when you open it slowly because the detent sticks a little bit, but if you flick it open, it is incredibly smooth. It is insane. So I might even take that thermostat off. I left it on there just for the review. They seem to be made out of plastic, which is really weird because the whole knife is made out of steel, you know. Has a inset pivot. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. It's kind of a millimeter deep inside there. It's blackened. I don't know. I haven't tested the hardware yet, if it's hardened or if it strips easily. The pocket clip says made in Japan, made in China. That's where it's probably coming from. Has a big lanyard hole there. You could get 550 cord through there very easily. And the lockup is about 70%, a little bit high. You could, it doesn't have a lock bar stabilizer or anything, and that lock cut out here is very wide actually. Let me close it up to show you. You can see how much is cut out there. Pocket clip is non-reversible, but it's right side tip up, so the correct side, for me at least. I wanted to take that thermostat off because I could use this as a nail nick and make it legal to carry. Of course I can't flick it open then, but that will just do fine. Lockup is tank-like, incredibly solid. Now up and down play, no side to side wiggle. You can see that beautiful kind of a straight drop point, because it's a continuous straight line that drops. Has an unsharpened swedge on top. Quite a beefy blade stock, not as beefy as the handles, and let me tell you, the grind is, well, it's near to a flat grind. Maybe it's a hollow. I really can't tell. It's very hard to tell. Maybe the upper portion from the grind is hollow and then straight on. It comes to a thin edge, to a reasonably thin edge. It gets a little bit thicker towards the tip. And the reason why it is a little bit thicker is because the blade stock is quite thick. So let me show you behind the camera. I know I'm not really into focus because this is a big knife. I have extra large sized gloves, and this is how it looks like. But the blade is, this is really nasty paper, really nasty in comparison to my EDC of today, this Sanrenmu 763. You hear it, it's a little bit louder, it rips more through there. This is not a factory edge anymore. But this one, oh my god, I wanted to just cut so much stuff. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. This is of course not ZDP 189 for $19. I really don't think you can get ZDP 189 for $19. It says Rockstead, has the Rockstead logo there like on the box. On the other side it says Hizen, Hizen, 2 Japanese characters I assume, and 693. I will annotate where I got it from eBay. And if you want to know what an overbuilt, semi-custom Framelock, really, it is so smooth. There's literally nothing in there, and I didn't even clean it. Most knives I get from China I have to clean thoroughly because there's skunk in there, but there is no, what's the word? I can't feel any resistance there. You have the detent here. You overcome that, and there is no resistance. It's like on glass. It's amazing. It has 2 nylon washers, 1 on each side. Has jimping on here. Let me open it up again. You see, if I want to open it slowly, it's really weird. I have to open it kind of like that. Oh, I know why. I know why. It is sticky because when I open it that way, look where my fingers are. I press the frame against the blade, so kind of have to grasp it right here. So then it works. Or maybe back here. Yeah, it's easier now. Still a little bit sticky. It is so awesome. If you want to get a feel what, like I said, a custom frame lock would feel like, this is not it actually. But if you want, you know, want to know how a Rockstead would feel when used, you know, the blade shape, the size maybe. Or maybe if you just want an awesome knife for $19, this is probably, I don't know, maybe 3CR13 MOV, maybe 8CR, 9CR. There's really no way to tell because the blade isn't marked, and even if it were, you know, China just basically stamps anything on there. It says on the form that it's DDP 189. Well, blade material is not titanium coat. HRC, yeah, 46.3. Right. So this is a fun toy, and I will have fun using it. I will see how that steel will hold up, and even if it doesn't hold up too well, I will resharpen that knife, and it will still look like an incredibly expensive knife. I thank you very much for watching. If you have anything to add, if you want some more information, please shoot me a message or comment on this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Roll Tide.